Hello. Day 5. I'm feeling better today. I slept 11 hours. Might have something to do with it. And I'm actually crafting. Check this out, y'all. This is a blanket I started ages ago, and I'm getting ready to finish it. I'm so close. It's going to be a holiday gift for my son. Christmas gift, I think. It's very soft. It's a cottony yarn, which will make it easy to care for. It's a crochet ripple blanket. There's a million patterns out there for this sort of blanket. The one I'm using is from the Hobbii website, Hobbii. And it's made from I ordered one of those from that same website. I ordered a mystery box of cotton yarn, and in it, it's a little close, excuse me, thank you. In it came like a 10-pack. This was in the summer. It was like a 10-pack of Christmas yarn, and then I added in the yellow from also from the mystery box. This is what I got. I think if I didn't add in the yellow, it might have actually worked better. It's a little obnoxious with the yellow, but I think it's also just fine. So I wanted it to be just a little bigger. And I'm weaving in ends now. And I know how to weave in. I use Weave and Steven method for weaving in ends. You can just go ahead and Google that. I've also linked it in previous episodes for knitting, but I don't know the easy way to weave in ends when you're crocheting. I mean, I know how to do it sorta, but it's not great. My style isn't great. I did it on some of the ends, but I feel like a kid might pull them out. So anyway, I'm weaving in a lot of ends, as you can, sorry, I was adjusting something and I forgot I was holding this. Maybe I need a selfie stick. I feel like I'm being super weird. I'm sorry. Anyway, yeah, I'm weaving in ends. And at some point I'll do I have like 1 or 2 more rows to go and then I'm done. The last row and the first row are a little different. Every row of this blanket is exactly the same except for the first and last rows because I'll show you the first row at least. It's this dark green one here. I don't know if I'm showing you anything. I'm out of sorts. I'm lost. There, that's better. I think. Here, now you can see it. Because the idea is to make it a straight line. So instead of everything being ziggy-zaggy, you kind of yeah, want a straight line here. And the last row is the same way. It's a subtle thing, but I'm doing it. And that's great. And when this is done, I'm sorry, I watched back an episode and I yawn constantly. I'm constantly gasping for air. I don't get enough air. I apologize if that's hard to watch. When this is done, I get to think about my next project. And I have limited yarn here, so that'll be interesting. It'll force me to be a little creative. And also, I might have to go get more yarn. Yeah, I have one other project that's done. I'll show you soon. It's blocking right now. I brought it with me. And then that's it. I'm doing more coloring, but it's all the way over there. It's hard for me to move. I'm sorry. And so that's what's going on craft-wise. That's the craft check-in. Today's Sunday. Had a nice dinner last night. My son came over and he had a big giant burrito and I had a bowl and it was nice. And I had a kombucha, which I haven't had in a really long time. So that was all right. And yeah, then I crashed out and slept for 11 hours. I started watching a show on Hulu. I almost never do that anymore. I haven't been watching shows or movies or anything, but it was recommended to me called the Only Murders in the Building. So I'm kind of binging that. And that's my version of Vlogmas. Just things I can do in a tiny home in bed. It's working for me. I'm feeling, like I said, I'm feeling a little better today. The sun actually came out today too, which is shocking. In the morning, I do this thing. You can do it in the shower too. My doctor recommended it. It's very old fashioned, but it gets your blood flowing. Where you have warm water and then you turn it as cold as you can handle. It doesn't mean ice cold, just whatever your body can handle, for like 10 or 20 seconds, and then back to warm for like a minute or two, and then you repeat, and you end on the cold, and then you get out, and it gets your blood flowing. It's one of those things that you don't want to do, but I've been doing it just because it's like in the 30s outside, so, and it's like 60, I don't know what it is inside, but it's warm, like comfortable. Anyway, lots of words coming out. Yeah, so I step outside and I get cold 10 to 20 seconds, and then I come inside and warm up for like probably not even a minute, like 30 seconds, 40 seconds, I don't know. Go back outside, cold, come back inside, warm, because it's just a lot easier and faster than getting in the shower first thing. If I can get in the shower, I will, but anyway, and it's getting my blood flowing in the morning, which is nice. And then she also recommended just like getting some, and then, take some deep breaths outside, do some stretching, and then get some like, the right tea for me, like an herbal tea, like a detox tea is what she's suggesting. I haven't got that yet. Because now that I was exposed to like toxic mold, and now that I'm out of my situation, maybe I can start detoxing. I don't know. So yeah, I wish I had a lot of money and I could just hire someone to take care of me. That would be nice, like a nurse or something who could just like bring me food and drinks and tea and make sure I'm doing things that I'm supposed to be doing, and that would be nice. Yeah. So anyway, I think I'm just at that point where I don't want to say goodbye, but I've run out of stuff to say. So that's where it's time to end. Thanks for joining me today. I hope today was a little more uplifting than yesterday. I just had a lot of feelings. It was like gray and I felt sad. But today I feel better. And my birthday's in like a couple days, 3 days. So that should be interesting. I'll have more to talk about, I think. I'll have stuff to show you because it sounds like I'll be getting some presents from my family. So that's nice. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. And, we're all doing the best we can. So cut each other some slack. Bye, you cuties.